So at the end, could you just demonstrate what I want, please, at the end?
So it says scarecrow, I spun the numbers breaking forth to say where I lay my hands once more on how my life.
Oh, you fall down.
Something like that.
Not so much.
Oh, right.
Anything for woman's sake, I came to Troy. But against that gas, proof treasures feel like a rock cradle from my house. Just like any position.
That's
1, 2, double.
Yeah, that's the collapse version. There's also a spazzo version which just drop the arm.
And then we've got to step as well. So we've got to drop the arm, drop the stick, and then drop the ground.
That's a chunk, you know, a chunk. Be very specific.
We go. Standing by. Standing by. Still.
Statue.
Both heels off.
Let's go back to the word.
Neutral.
I shut. Statue. Don't move. Don't move in.
Stay still, have the thing.
Arms.
Now.
I was 5 and he was 6.
Eyes open.
Horses made of sticks.
Eyes open.
And I will why he would always win the fight. Bang, bang. He shot me down. Bang, bang.
Eyes open. Eyes open.
Sounds
Eyes open.
he shot me down.
Eyes open. One arm. Just the arm.
Seasons came and changed the time when I was low. I called him mine. He always laughed and say, remember when we used to play? Bang, bang. I shut him down. Bang, bang. You hit the ground. Bang, bang. That awful sound. Bang, bang. I used to shoot you down.
Arms above the head, face apart, knees bent.
Music's played and people sang. Just for me the church was praying. Hey! Hey! Hey!
Good free, that's
Hey!
still. Sorry.
Now he's gone, I don't know why. Until this day, sometimes I cry. He didn't even say goodbye. He didn't take the time to lie. Bang, bang. He shot me down. Bang, bang. I hit the ground. Bang, bang. That awful sound. Bang, bang. The baby shot me down.
Up the back. Back up. Wide position. Heels off. So slight change to what Jaden did. First one, just go down a third, come back up again. Second gap, go 2/3 the way down, and third one all the way down. Okay, speech.
Oh, splendor of sunburst breaking forth this day, whereon I lay my hands once
No.
Helen, my wife.
You do the drop in the third. You don't move to the third. Spend some like two. And yet it's not so much as many things we will say get drop two.
After the
But against that gets refreshed, you don't run two all the way. Okay? So stand by.
Oh, splendor of sunburst breaking forth this day, whereon I lay my hands once more on her, my wife. And yet it is not so much as men think, for woman's sake I came to Troy. But against that guest proved treacherous, who like a robber carried the woman from my house.
this up. Why did I make you do the statue again with your eyes shut?
Because my ego is all over the place. It wasn't before.
That's it. It shows you, doesn't it? The simple answer to half of the stuff is wait till you do it with their eyes shut. Then they'll be more truthful to themselves and therefore to the audience.
So, I was looking at you standing there. You were standing there. And I thought, oh, that means
Boom.
you were there. You were hanging around in the air, but you weren't actually in the air. You didn't possess the soul. There's no sense of possession. You just were standing around.
Okay, so that collapse thing is not just going down, it's not text, it's actually collapse. It's like something, you know what I mean? So it's not just a change of position, it's actually sensible, right?
Do we end up on the floor or not?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to end up with it.
No.
Don't overly concern
So if you have way down.
with being sort of right. Just do the activity and it will turn out to something interesting. We're going to do it all again straight away.
Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely. It's pretty boring.
That's too much freedom.
Try to start together, fix it, so when you're doing this thing, you'll take this one here.
Oh yeah.
And don't go any type of music. Roll through the music. But this is rolling around, and the leg's steady, and the arms are rolling around, the head's steady. When you go, hey, then you start moving and moving, hey, put it down there. But they're all over the space.
Okay.
They're not there.
I have a rule. I think I've got
Everywhere. You really make it look like it is. You roll it around, yeah. Listen to this stuff.
This is easy.
Okay. So we're doing this and speak the words with loud and clear.
You're not just, you're trying to add to the song and you're adding in sort of moral terms rather than sort of just attractivity terms.
Yeah.
I was 5 and he was 6. We rode on horses. They're really bigger, larger than the song itself. So you're not just matching up and being attractive. You're not being neat and push it and massage these sort of, concertina the gaps and stretch the gaps in between. So you're not just saying the same thing.
Okay, let's go.
Stretch. Over the top.
Moving. No. You're moving throughout, and it's smooth and it's quiet, and you haven't got anywhere to go in particular, but you would end up somewhere interesting. But don't do that to yourself. Don't go, Preparing. The legs are softening. The body is getting ready. Moving. Stop moving.
I was 5 and he was 6. We rode off and played a stick. He'll come back, you know. He would always be fun. Bang, bang. She shot down, bang, bang. I hit the ground, bang, bang. That awful sound, bang, bang. My baby shot me down.
I shut. Everything else?
Move your arms slowly, shut your arms.
Seasons came and changed the time when I grew up. I called you mine. You would always laugh and say, remember when we used to play bang bang. I shut you down bang bang. You hit the ground bang bang. That old sound bang bang. But I used to shoot you down.
One arm still.
Legs apart,
Eyes open.
Legs
One arm
apart.
still.
Arms up, overhead. Move!
One arm.
Music later people sang.
I just
Oh, just for me the chest was rang. Hey!
One arm.
Hey!
One arm still.
Hey!
Just move your arms.
So, one arm still.
Now he's gone, I don't know why. To this day, sometimes I cry. He didn't even say goodbye. Didn't take the time to lie.
So, one arm still.
Bang, bang.
Said one arm still.
Hit the ground. Bang, bang.
Stop!
Bang, bang.
Stop! Stop! I said one arm still. I didn't say only for a while. I said one arm still. Let's do it again. That stays still until, otherwise you just go, oh, I'm going to do what I normally do. No, you don't want that.
And also, when you're doing bang bang, you don't have to envelop yourself in a kind of fury. That you've actually got to do bang bang if it's going to be interesting for them, not for you. Bang bang. Bang bang. You try and engage with them. Bang bang. No, it's not for me. I'm not doing bang bang for me. I'm doing bang bang for them. Put your body in a completely different position. Relationship.
This time, do not touch sticks.
When you do bang bang.
When you bang bang, do not touch the sticks. Okay. Air hammer.
Preparing. Slowly.
One arm step. Other arm step. One arm step. Other arm.
Move.
I was high in the 60 world. You're black and I was white. You were always with my bang bang. He shut me down, bang bang. Hit the ground, bang bang. That awful sound, bang bang.
Still. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Move one arm only, just slowly. And
Jesus came and changed the time when I grew up. I called him mine. He would always laugh and say, remember when we used to play bang bang. Shut you down, bang bang. You hit the ground, bang bang. That awful sound, bang bang. I used to shoot you down.
preparing arms, legs.
Music played and people sang. Just to be the church goes ring. Hey! 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 Hey!
Still. One arm moving, only one arm moving, and
Now
down.
he's gone, I don't know why. Till this day, sometimes I cry. He didn't even say goodbye. He didn't take the time to lie. Bang bang. He shut me down. Bang bang. I hit the ground. Bang bang. That awful sound. Bang bang. Baby shut me down.
Backing up.
So, two chunks, a third chunk and a two-thirds chunk, and then the last one's up to you. Super quiet.
Oh, splendor of sunburst breaking forth this day, whereon I lay my hands once more on Helen, my wife. And yet it is not so much as men think, for the woman's sake I came to Troy. But as against that guest grew treacherous, who like a robber carried a woman from my house.
yourself a bit, don't you? Because you can't go from here. Slide less, do you?
Grubbing.
Okay.
You think we should put that on the one?
The company.
Right.
The company, so.
We should stop, keep going. Keep going.
So can we, so when you do the collapse, that can be a bit more spastic.
We can.
You mean
In the song, and in the speech, afterwards, at the end. So it's really much
Oh,
more,
collapse.
so it's more corrupted, maybe it's a better way to put it.
Yeah.
Corrupted.
Just, not the voice, but just move.
Just a minute.
You want only one arm and the wiggles, it doesn't matter.
No, I didn't say that, doesn't it?
Doesn't matter, so it's way over.
It was even remember that first.
Okay. Okay, so there's one person in the room that should bend their knees more. I wonder who that is. Let's go.
Yes. So you've got a breath, bang, bang.
Oh, yeah.
Away. And really, I mean, really think about the tail end of that, right? So it's that sort of bang, bang. You give it to sort of bang, bang.
Oh, yeah.
There's no sort of tail.
We're listening to those.
It's just lost, yeah. So there's sort of the tail of the conch is as important as the conch.
That's less than the wrist and more than the button.
You can put it over that, so about center.
Oh,
It's just more breaks, because breaks stem from the center, don't they?
You want that?
You have one like that. You have like.
I don't bang, bang, because you're not shooting at the end, you're only shooting at the beginning. It's got bang, bang.
Four things connected, saying one.
Oh, that's it, right,
Bang, bang. Well, I'm not sure.
it's like
Bang, bang. Out. It's not an out.
Oh, not that, that's not that. Bang, bang. Not it.
Yeah, but just be careful with the end. The way it finishes off is really more important than the start. It's what it means to you. Yeah, bang. What does that mean to you as a thing from just copying the song?
It's not displayed.
Anyway,
Yeah,
it's a
it's
great thing.
We need the other key inside.
One hand, no hand, no one, no one, no one, no one, no one, no one.
Seasons came and changed the time, and I grew up, I called him mine. You know it's rough to say, remember, when we used to play bang bang. I shot you down, bang bang. You hit the ground, bang bang. That awful sound, bang bang. I used to shoot you down.
And make sure you stay with that thing, otherwise you're just wandering off the point. So, and again.
Oh, splendor of sunburst breaking forth this day, whereon I lay my hands once more on Helen, my wife. And yet it is not so much as men think, for the woman's sake I came to Troy. But against that guest proved treacherous, who like a robber carried the woman from my house.
Jimmy.
Oh, splendor of sunburst breaking forth this
Day
day,
whereon I lay my hands once more on Helen, my wife.
Jump.
And yet it is not so much as men think, for the woman's sake I came to Troy. But against that guest proved treacherous, who like a robber carried the woman from my house.
Jay.
Oh, splendor of sunburst breaking forth this day, whereon I lay my hands once more on Helen, my wife. And yet it is not so much as men think, for the woman's sake I came to Troy. But against that guest proved treacherous, who like a robber carried the woman from my house.
Eyes shut. Everybody together and upstanding statue at the end of the speech.
Oh, splendor of sunburst breaking forth this day, whereon I lay my hands once more on Helen, my wife. And yet it is not so much as men think, for the woman's sake I came to Troy. But against that guest proved treacherous, who like a robber carried the woman from my house.
Eyes open. Just face up a bit more, Jimmy. Face up a bit more. Yeah, so the whole flat plane of your face can be seen by the audience. And finish. So yeah, good. I'm pretty hardly ever critique somebody when they're doing a solo voice like that, so it should or shouldn't be. But the one thing I don't want to hear is it's sort of changing. I mean, it's the old teddy bear thing. Whatever you want to land on, that's the voices of mine, that's fine, that's what I'm talking about. But just don't wander off. Your job is to find something, and that's a metaphor for a show. Instinct, and then being sort of ratified into sort of a combination of instinct and analysis, if you like. So, because all those things should be completely neat. I say doesn't matter. I won't probably ever do. So
I guess
it's really about staying on it. And that's the same whether you're doing whatever. It's just the biggest thing is to stay onto this thing. Because then you can only understand it if you keep hearing it as it is. If you wander off it, of course, it's changing on you. The goalpost is moving. So you can't move it.
Like staying in the same key, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And you've got to establish those parameters. That's how you actually understand stuff. By just doing the same thing again and again, keep it. Of course, it's hard because your breathing's going and all that stuff.
yes.
What do you want to do? Let's do the side.
This side?
On your own. So, first. Oh yeah, okay. Grab a bear. Grab the best bear.
That's what bear?
The best bit, the best line bit.
It's funny, you know, because if you don't teach people to do, Jimmy, you don't do this properly, if you don't actually understand the original, you can't do the opposite, then you can't understand the original.
Yeah.
You really understand it. It's like bang the light. Whereas if you could do that, then you have to say bang, bang,
Yeah.
you have to do the opposite.
And my
Because you don't put the audience. Because you said,
It's funny because Jackie was saying, it's not about what your experience is, what the audience is getting from it. So it's like, and then you go, it's about what you're getting from it. So it's like, that's
It's your what you're getting from it.
yes, it's comprehensive. Okay, and so it is so much.
Okay. Yeah,
Not even.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah.
okay. You run.
Yeah, it's the money.
So don't kick the bear you have to start.
Yeah.
And going round with it.
You circumnavigate the bear. As in,
Circumnavigate.
let's have Matthew Flinders go around Australia. Go! And speech.
Oh, splendor of slumbers breaking forth this day, whereon I lay my hands once more on Helen, my wife.
Make sure the speech is continuous.
And yet it is not so much
As men think for the woman's sake I came to Troy.
but against that guest both treacherous who like a robber carried the woman from my house.
Still, let's do that again. Now the speech should sound absolutely normal. Do not let the speech be infected by your activity. The speech is on top of that, through it, surpassing, and keep going. And
Oh, splendor of
First
slumbers
breaking forth this day, whereon I lay my hand. Go on.
Oh, splendor of slumbers breaking forth this day, whereon I lay my hands once more on Helen, my wife. And yet it is not so much as men think, for the woman's sake I came to Troy. But against that guest both treacherous who like a robber carried the woman from my house.
Still. Now, tomorrow's speech, one word at a time. All of you devoted to that one word.
Tomorrow
Benjamin.
and tomorrow
Release Berry.
and tomorrow
Tuesday. Berry.
creeps in this hatty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time and all are
Full
yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death.
Berry.
Out, brief candle, lies, but a poor
Walking.
player, shadow,
poor
player, that trust and threat is the stage
Then
is heard no more. 'Tis a tale told by an idiot full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
stay there. Let's get the big door, the cool door. Jimmy. There we are. Right, Jake. Yeah.
All your attention goes to the bear.
Tomorrow,
No, there's no speech. Just pick up the bed, go up the back of the room, or the back of the wall, I should say. It's free fall.
Backing up.
Don't scrape. Step. Don't scrape.
Turn the face to the I want you to take still, I want you to say the tomorrow speech, and I want you to open the door, step through the door, and close it behind you, looking at the audience. Take the whole speech to do it. Okay. Go.
tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow.
Take your time.
Reaps in this petty pace,
Take your time, yes. Slow.
from day to day, to to the last syllable of recorded time.
No rush.
Don't run on.
And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death.
Through the door.
Out, brief gathering. Lies but a walking shadow, a full player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then
We want to
is
see
no
you.
more.
We want to see you, so turn and face us. To open the door.
It is.
'Tis a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Still.
Eyes shut. Eyes open. Finished. So there's a bit of a lesson there, isn't there? You're going to have to say the speech. All that activity, all that crazy activity has got to be something going, at the end of this I'm going to have to say the speech. You cannot give 100%, right? Because if it's ruining your speech, it's pointless, okay? So just really remember that, it's really important. I'm going to have to say the speech, so A, I've got to hold back a bit maybe, or something, or whatever it is, or the chaos, the experience must support my speech, no matter what it might look like or feel like.
Yeah, I gave too much at the beginning.
So you've got to go, I'm going to have to say the speech. You're going to have to say the speech.
Can I say, don't run on. In a speech, running on means
It's anxiety.
you're
Won't
trying,
give over, no.
you're not actually in the moment, you're actually thinking
You're ahead of
ahead.
yourself.
And that's the worst place to be because you can never be there. You can never be there. You can only be here. You only have that choice in life. So take your time. Take your time. And it may feel like it's going to last 5 seconds longer. What the hell?
I was thinking about lagging on too slowly.
That's interesting, isn't it? Well, it's very hard.
Well, we
to
don't, I mean,
train
the
that
context
guy.
is we don't care about that too much anyway, because what is occupation, the experience, and we're not, I mean, you could say interpretation, yes,
There's
yes,
no way
doesn't
we
matter.
can judge
But
this.
really, it's about really making sure that all of those words have got the same sort of visceral power, as it were.
So it's very interesting. I often hear you say something, I think he's trying to make judgment at the same time he's doing it. You're trying to judge it at the same time you're doing it. And that's not a good place to be. You can only do it. You can't be in the two places. You're not judge and jury. You're yourself. That's really, really, really big lesson for you.
Yeah.
And you've got to entertain those different thoughts. But it's, and I know it's part of you, but that's the point. The very point is that you need to go to a new space, fresh space, fresh. Okay.
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 Well done.
Jimmy,
Put the bear down, mate. Put the bear down on the floor.
Oh, sorry, it's only one bear for
Set it for the next one.
Oh no, we all had a different bear.
That's right. I've got my invite.
is that better bear? Albino bear.
Yeah.
You're both close properly.
That's all right.
Badly built.
Uh,
No, you start off stage. Yeah.
Need water?
Oh, okay, I'll do a little bit. Thank you.
Quiet feet, quiet. I always took bear feet when I sleep. I wouldn't. Still. Go. And speech.
Oh, splendor of sunburst breaking forth this day, whereon I lay my hands once more on Helen, my wife. And yet it is not so much as men think, for the Lord's sake I came to try. But against that guest proved treacherous, who like a robber carried the woman from my house.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh, splendor.
No speech, just keep going. Activity. Stop. Stop. Word at a time.
Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in its petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted fools their way to dusty death.
Slow, the word is slow.
Tears out. Breathe, candle. Lives but a walking shadow. A poor
Word at a time.
player that struts and
Slow down.
frets
Slow down.
his
Slow down.
hour upon the stage,
Stop.
and is heard no more. 'Tis a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
So, watch how you start. How do you start? Off you go, Jackson. How do you start?
Go to the bed.
To the bear.
The bear. Don't try and be clever.
No. And make sure we can see your face, Jimmy, that's all. Do all the same stuff, but make sure we can see you doing your stuff.
Take the bear back.
Speech. Oh, stop.
Breaking
Tomorrow's speech. Excellent.
tomorrow and
head still.
Don't move around. Still.
And tomorrow creeps in its petty pace
Don't run on.
from
Day to day.
day to day.
Don't lose energy.
To the
Energy,
last
voice. I hear it.
syllable
Full voice.
of recorded time.
Through the door.
And all our yesterdays have lighted fools their way to dusty death.
Don't move your head.
Out,
Through the door.
out, brief hand.
Let us see you.
Life's but the walking shadow.
Open the door so we can see you.
A poor lamb that struts and frets his hour upon the
Don't run on. Don't run on.
And then is heard
There's no door. Stay there.
'tis a tale
Don't move.
told by an idiot,
Slowly.
full of sound and fury.
Close the door.
Signify
But I hear you.
nothing.
Eyes shut. Eyes open. Finish. I didn't believe that part.
Okay.
Finished. Well done. What did you learn from that, do you reckon?
Oh, heaps from that. But there's things like, how do we speak English? So do we speak English like this, and then we have a pause, and then that? Like, so what do you want when you're on stage to give to someone?
That's another story,
Give
yes.
to 300 people when you're on stage. How do you do that?
You have to own the space, you see. You have to own the gaps between the words. If you don't own them, just running on. And the beginning of that is going, tomorrow. And tomorrow, you know, that's why we make you do it word by word. So you actually understand the thing and then the thing after the thing. Of course, at the end, it's all free form. So that's up to you. But that's crucial. And that's why it's such a good exercise, really, because it makes you think. And you really put all of your energy into this one thing. Tomorrow! And... whether it's volume or what, it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, so then I found that the teddy bear must have been touching the side of my foot for quite a while before I realised, and I'm like, oh shit.
No, you're right.
You didn't kick it though, so
That was
it's
pretty
very
good. I mean,
impressed.
that whole, see, that was very good because the transition for you with one leg up and then sort of doing that was very good. It was very interesting. You didn't just suddenly drop it, go on to the next thing. You had this very clear thing. What am I going to do to make this more interesting, or what, you know, how, the what, the how, not the adjective, not the noun. And that suddenly was really going, oh, yeah, wow, okay, we'll see. Rather than going, oh, I just kind of putting it down, moving on to the next thing.
Right.
That transition is the key thing, really.
Right.
And you think about that, or you concern yourself with that, or feel that, and the other stuff just follows.
So,
It's pretty good, Jim.
you know that first section before you stop when you're mucking around the bear? How long do you think that is? From the first opening of music till we say to stop?
32 seconds.
How much?
32 seconds.
39.
Really?
It's interesting.
It's not long. It's
Would
not
you
long.
really
It
recommend
feels
it?
really
It's
long.
It's like 5 minutes.
It feels like 5
It's a
minutes.
200-meter run.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I suppose so.
It's really very interesting.
It's just, we tend to think it's a lot longer, I reckon. I mean, I would say,
It feels
I
like
would say
7
minutes.
minutes. I would say 2 minutes, yeah.
You don't think it's 39 seconds. You're working like crazy, you can say, oh, a minute, I feel I've been moving a minute and a half. No.
which I guess is an interesting thing about activity and time.
Snippet of your life.
Snippet.
It's
Yeah.
incredible.
Interesting, isn't it? Time is an interesting thing.
Oh, yeah.
And we're playing with it here a lot more than most things. We're playing with
And of course, an actor can control their time, a dancer can't.
Dance
It matches to the music,
Yeah.
they can't change
The
the
actors
time.
can
Oh,
control.
right.
But an actor can
An
change
actor
it,
has
owns
deep
all the
control
time.
of time. It's one of the most wonderful things. An actor
That's why
don't give
pro-
any talk to it. They don't feel privileged.
That's why sometimes plays finish later.
Yeah.
And the stage manager goes, fuck, that actor again dragging his lines out.
Well, there's that too, of course, but you know, that's,
Those dreadful directors. My
Anyway,
Not good for all the bargains.
anyway,
What,
Jane,
what do you do in a situation like that? You can't let the theatre, you can't just drop your bundle because the theatre is hanging off the edge of their seat waiting, isn't it? You're just going to finish 30 minutes
Sorry,
later.
it's just down
It's also, I'll just comment, there's something about the endurance of time as well. Like, not being like, I feel it's over and done with.
Yeah, exactly.
A speech, because you're like, that sounds terrible.
That's a really good point.
right? To his own experience, irrespective of how the doubts you might have or the negative
Yeah.
connotation.
Because the immediate is, I want to be interesting rather than I want to feel interesting.
Exactly. It's so
that's
true.
the battle that you have with your own mind.
Just
Yes, yes, back into your own mind.
Is that,
It's so interesting because
To judge you as you're doing it.
I know all these things rationally and I can see it in other people, but then when I'm there, all this stuff is going on, right?
But that's why you need training, you see.
That's why you've got
You
training
do stuff,
not to be beat about it.
you do this at that level with like us watching you and staring at you and expecting and having all this knowledge and stuff like that. Then when you get in front of an audience, it's just nothing. It hasn't got the same pressure
No, it hasn't.
because you're
Because they don't know.
they don't know, they don't care anyway. They just know what they see. But that's why it's important to train at such a powerful level because
You have to.
you're not preparing yourself for that moment of.
You have to. Oh, I need to do this every day.
You need to. You need to. Okay,
I'm
standing
not
by.
even David, I'm not. You're actually saying to the speech yourself now, what you're doing, you're speaking. That's the whole joy. I'm speaking, I'm not speaking position, I'm speaking attitude. Speech.
Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps.
Sorry, so wrong speech.
Oh, splendor of sunburst breaking forth this day,
Forever.
whereon I lay my hands once more on Helen, my wife. And yet it is not so much as men think for the woman's sake I came to Troy, but against that guest proved treacherous, who like a robber carried the woman from my house.
Okay, tomorrow, word by word. As slow as you like.
Tomorrow and
Experience it.
tomorrow and
Don't think about the next word, just wait for it to come.
tomorrow creeps in this petty
That's your mouth.
pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded
That's your mouth.
time and all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty walking shadow.
Keep it simple.
Poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. 'Tis a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Hey, Gramps.
Hey, Gramps. I don't get anything out of the book you wrote for me. Sorry to say, but those tales is gooble, gabble, waffle dust as an expose of your vision. It is a full fail. No wonder you pose as a charlatan, and a good chunk of the intelligentsia agree, which wouldn't matter much if only you didn't know so much life-changing stuff
Time for an update on your insights and legacy.
Finish.
Nice one.
That was the first speech that Jaden actually said on film, isn't it?
Really?
Part of the Gurdjieff thing.
Graham.
Probably. I did the King of the Dogs one, but
No, is it, did you wrote it or is it? Right?
Yeah, I wrote about the Gurdjieff stuff.
You wrote this speech?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Did you write that speech? Did you?
I did.
Is there actually a book? Did he have a grandson that
He had a
That's
book
great.
called Tales that the Owners Above told to his grandson. It is actually a book that he wrote. And it's incomprehensible, it's just gibberish.
is it?
Which is what he says.
Have you got this book?
Yeah, I have. No, I haven't. You can get it online. But it's just rubbish. Anyway, another story.
Isn't that interesting?
Anyway, so it just seems to be looking now. It's not even a year ago. More than a year ago.
I read it.
When you first did that stuff.
It's more
Oh,
than
you just
2
finished the Gurdjieff last year.
Yeah, but 2 years ago we started it.
Is that right? Your bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair
You
enough.
wrote it ages ago. You wrote it when we were doing stuff in Balmal in the
Yeah.
hut. So it was all 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. Yeah, sure. Anyway, so that's how you sound now. Which is good, isn't it?
That was great.
Yeah, it's just like that was film. I wish I remembered it as a film.
Well, you just couldn't have done it. You know, it's just a fascinating thing of what suddenly you become. And it's one of those things. Dancing's so easy to define, isn't it? You can do it. The others can do it. Going back where you can't. Acting is so much more subtle. Yeah, because you could say, you're not doing. You're probably doing about 10 things, about 5% different or something, which is just adds up, doesn't it? It's a huge shift of credibility and being in the moment and being grounded, all sorts of things. And it's hard to say vernacular too than it is to say Shakespeare.
Yeah, it's true.
It's much harder to do that.
It's less formal.
It's less form and there's less constraints, and so you haven't got this, those words that he's been saying, being said by hundreds of people, hundreds of years. And that's what makes it more difficult in a way, but it's just interesting to sort of cover it around and, what was it?
I wrote and practiced this vernacular. I didn't write it, I just practiced. I had it all fit in my mind. They were going to come in here because Chelsea was Christian and then she wasn't Christian. I was like, you're the little teddy bear voice.
Right.
Is there? I was going to go blah, 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 all this vernacular stuff because she was so good with in a shrew. And like, how can you be such a good shrew? I can't remember what it was because today's Thursday. That was amazing. That was really
You
good.
did very well, Jimmy.
Yeah, you did actually. That was pretty much.
That's the best I've seen you do anything.
That's right.
Was it?
Very right. He's quite right. We both adamantly agree on that. Separately.
Yeah.
We both saw something for the first time.
I saw when you had your leg up, I was like, he's going to struggle halfway through, he's going to start shaking. He shook 3/4 of the way, you passed longer, then you released it to the floor. And you were just there, you just felt it there, I could see that you felt it there, and it was just great. You're experiencing it. And even the voice, you're going, and then 3/4 of the way through, John stopped helping, and you're finding that sound.
That commitment,
Yeah.
that involving your entire being into that word. It's why it's such a good exercise.
Yeah.
Because you find it. You just find it yourself.
And sometimes it takes doing it, the first few lines before you're like, I'm calibrated to out into and you start to find it.
Yeah.
Even though it's not, it's got a long way to go, that's still the thing, but you started to find shape, which is quite lovely.
Yeah. It's amazing to watch.
Which is
And
step
that
one.
was the personal first for you. That's the best of all. Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever done that.
No, it's true, but also it's the best you've ever sounded in the trainers. That's a year's worth of practice, isn't it?
And how good you walk in here with sit on the floor. Yeah. When I got out of the car, I pulled up. I just had sung Je n'aime to my friend Janae, who's a fantastic singer. I pulled up and I had it playing through the car, so I reckon I got pretty well with that. I'm like, what do you reckon? Is this any good? Is this bad? It's not bad. And I pull up and I go out, I go, right, it's the second time that I've ever come trained, and I'm down, I'm in the car park, like this, like that, getting it all right. And then he goes, can you help me get some stuff out of the trailer? And come in and I'm just straight on the floor. This is so good. And then what do you know?
No, see, the point is, there's a great story about this. We had a guy called John Broken, who was an American academic, very close mate. And we used to spend a lot of time together in the bars and trophies chatting and stuff. He was an academic and I was inside and he was outside. Very clever, for an American, very clever. And he spoke fluent Japanese, so he could talk to all the Japanese actors and stuff. So we did this thing where Mr. Saito wanted all of us, apart from Ellen Long, who's the Queen of Togo, to take him for like an hour or so for each day. I purposely put myself at the end of the queue, so I wasn't, getting ahead of myself. And by the time he got to me, I was touching him, I was doing stuff with David and Bill, whatever. And then he had an epiphany because he thought about his dead dad and stuff that died 6 months ago and something apologised. No, anyway, the next day we all had to get in front of Suzuki and do the training. Of course, it's pretty daunting having never done anything. And he finds himself right in front of Suzuki, right, in the room. And he says, I didn't feel scared or nervous, but I felt I didn't know anything. And I said, yes, but you felt everything. Because that's the thing you're trying to get. So you're there, immediately you would do that. I do the same thing, I don't know anything. But I'm feeling as much as I can. And that's what's happened to you, and that's why you transformed, and you reached another level, because you felt more and thought less. Anyway, and after Suzuki came to and said, how did it feel? Which is so indicative of all the stuff you hear about Suzuki, about harshness and stuff, and you want to know how it felt. So there's something about John Broken's experience had equipped him, because I think because he had an epiphany with me. So when you have an epiphany, you don't look like a stupid academic. I've got photos of him doing Nihon Buyo, which is a dance from the sort of classical dance, and he looks dopey. But he doesn't look dopey in that. And Suzuki didn't laugh at him and say, fucking stupid academics. She doesn't like academics. She thinks they're dopes. So you need to genuinely say, how did it feel? Now that's an amazing thing, and it shows you really where, no matter what his reputation might be, that's what it's really about. Because you've got his reputation on all that stuff, and yet these things were fine. He said, I felt like I didn't know anything. And that's the thing.
Is that what he said to Suzuki?
No, he didn't. He said that to me about the experience.
What did he say to Suzuki, do you know?
Suzuki told him.
Well, Suzuki said, how did it feel? I don't think, you can't answer that.
You can't answer.
Not me, there's no answer.
It's a rhetorical question.
So it's rhetorical, right? So
It's him saying, I found you interesting.
Yeah.
And I couldn't dismiss you as some dumbo academic who can't stand on one leg or something.
yeah, right.
So Suzuki's saying, he's proving what we hold to be valued about this thing, rather than just being powerful and strong. How did it feel? And John, luckily, because he went up to one of the actors, went in early to prepare, and he went to the actors and said to one of them, Tuckermore, can you help with this exercise? And Tuckermore has been there. He was there 15 years when I was there, in 1995, so he's still there, he's got 45 years ago. Very sweet guy, very unassuming. And Tuckermore goes, "You're nervous." John goes, "Why not?" And he says, and then he follows up with, "Don't think I know any more than you do."
That's what he said.
That's what Tuckermore said to John. And he's not pissing in his pocket, that's just, this is the way it is. And all of us say the same to you. So you go, I don't know more than you, because I'm further down the track. But I'm trying to I was totally saying, I'm trying not to get myself in a situation where I think I know.
Yeah.
So it's a beginner's mind idea. Come across that meditation journey. It's like, don't assume you know something.
Yeah.
Let the assumption go. Experience it.
And it's easy to say, it's hard to do.
Oh,
And that's why you need the training, because if I do this crazy shit, you can't have these expectations, because you literally run out of, you're just in survival mode. And that's why you get to the truth.
You actually did that with the one arm, with the bang bang, because then we didn't know after you stopped and you said to me, I didn't say anything else, then it's quiet. That's where it's powerful. Like, nothing else to say. Do this again. And
That was
then,
very good, mate. That was well done.
yeah,
That was very good. No, that's major.
that last one,
What you did.
this last
Yeah,
Kasai.
okay, that was amazing.
Yeah, right, thanks.
And we appreciate it. We're sort of saying the, that's a year's investment in that. That's after a year of, really applying yourself as much as you can. That's the outcome.
Right. Well, I didn't know anything. I was going back, I didn't know if I was going to get yelled
No,
at.
see, that's the whole point. You don't know because you're feeling it. And you're feeling it, and your mind is essentially empty, just waiting to say, well, what's going to happen? I wonder what's going to happen now. Will John and Jackie say something? Or that, could we delay it? We try not to. I certainly don't. We'll say, no, you're not ground, we'll bend the knees, we'll say that sort of mechanical stuff.
Yeah.
But we won't, it's very rare that I sort of critique people's inner world, because that's really up to you. I'm saying when the universe not happening, or the universe not really projected to me, I'll say that stuff. I won't particularly what the world is, because that's totally more problem.
Yeah. Well, I think it's comprehensive, like you got, this is my body, and then how far does your spirit reach outside your body? And there was always something, I could feel it right there, and something there, and I haven't felt that in months because there's no resistance. I'm getting full comprehensive interrogation of myself, and my whole aura, my whole spirit. I've never had that before. And then even like when I rocked up here, you see the things I said to you, and down on the ground, I looked here, and that was the second time. And then even just the words you said after that. So the knowledge is passing on. And I'm the luckiest person in the room because I'm soaking right up. And I try and take that into life.
Yeah, and you're right, you're the luckiest person because you have all these teachers.
Yeah.
And we also, the way thing about training is we know how hard it is to do. So you don't have this sort of facetious or flippant, that was good, that was bad. I tend to try not to encourage too much clapping because it's just better to say that's good.
Yeah. I clapped a little bit this week.
Well, I don't mind. I don't mind that much. I would have a long time ago, but now, it's honest. That's heartfelt. It's not, you really mean it, that's what I have to say. But, interesting. But that was great.
Thanks, well, I'll take that. I got let out this session. Like you said to me yesterday morning, it's been a good week. And I said to you, it's only Wednesday. And you go, yeah, well, I got some good footage. And then I was thinking after, hang on, you got some good footage. But we've been training with that too. That's true. So then if it's too intense for you, and you don't want to do this training, it's too intense, but you had a good week.
No.
It's Thursday today.
We're training here because Kirsty came, she wanted to do it. And also Wood wanted to come up too, so that's why we did it. Because, Wood can't come every week, you can be here every Sunday. So. Anyway.
Well, if you want to do it more, I changed, I was going to do whatever, really going to make money, but no.
Well, I think this is where the song needs to be.
Yeah, this is where it's at.
Because the thing about this is, you have to have these intense things where there's nothing else in your day. So your Wood comes up with a thing, there's nothing else. Chelsea can't watch the favourite, that's true. But then again, you also have to do the weekly one, so you don't have to integrate into your weekly life.
Yeah.
So you need both.
You need both. But I mean, this the only thing that can be better with this is this training is at 6 o'clock in the morning.
No, we don't do that. I don't think.
And then we train at 4 p.m. I'll be up for that.
I would do it in the mornings because I think it's a nighttime thing.
It is a nighttime thing.
Performance is nighttime, so you don't want daylight.
Because we got Kung Fu, just trying to get moving in the morning, it's just been a struggle for me, you see. But here, there's something going on, and suddenly, I was like Indian Giver today. Indian woke up with that in my song, with my head. So I wake up, I have these.
Turn that off for you.
Oh, that's, yeah, I wake up.